Hello. Welcome everyone. I'm so grateful that you all could join me, and grateful that you took this time to be able to be here with me and my good friend Sarah that's on the call with us. She's actually from Canada, and we had an amazing opportunity that the universe brought us together via Instagram, where all great friendships start in the 21st century. So I'm here to talk about health and wellness and actually a company that helps um, kind of bridge the gap and helps us feel more secure about getting our nutrition. So I'm here to talk about Juice Plus. And Juice Plus actually came into my life when I was 17. I was gifted with the gummies, the fruit and vegetable gummies, through the Children's Health Study, where you get a free children order with an adult order. At the time, I didn't take them regularly, unfortunately, but I had super bad allergies and cold season would hit me really hard. So I took them pretty much whenever I felt symptoms were coming on super bad. I would share them with my friends because they just taste so great. And I would notice that my cold symptoms or allergy symptoms would subside or not last quite as long. It was almost like taking those little vitamin C gummies or like zinc tabs, except it's just a little extra nutrients from fruits and vegetables. So Sarah presented me with the beautiful opportunity to join her on a journey in a community that focuses on uplifting each other and also being more health conscious, which, if you know me, that's really important to me, especially going into my adulthood. So I'm really excited to be able to share this with everyone in my life and create a community in the valley that we could start um, being more aware of health and what we can do to improve our lives and by improving ourselves. So I will give it to Sarah, where she has some amazing stories that are always so inspiring.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I love hearing when people have been gifted with the Children's Health Study and you see amazing things. And I'll share a little bit about what the Children's Health Study is. But like Haley said, my name is Sarah, and I'm a National Marketing Director with the Juice Plus Company. I said yes to the business and to the product at the same time. And in the last 4 years, I have been blessed with meeting amazing people just like Haley. And I really feel strongly and so grateful that the universe has brought us together, because even in the short time that we've known each other, it's really nice to see some similarities, and we have so many common interests. And I've just seen her grow so much in the short while, which is a beautiful gift that this opportunity does give you, not only to grow yourself, but you get to help other people on their personal growth journey. So I'm going to kind of jump in right into my story. I'll be 40 in December. And a large portion of those years, I did not take care of myself. I struggled with mental health, eating disorders, and unfortunately addiction. I'm grateful though that those dark times are, now my light, and I'm here to share with people that, you have an opportunity to change, and that wasn't the ending of my story. I did suffer from a lot of health issues because of not taking care of my body for so long. Some of the major ones were hormonal imbalances, crazy digestive issues, and just living like a zombie. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I actually did, before I was introduced to these beautiful products, started my journey of healing and living a more holistic life. But I was spending a lot of money doing so. I loved it. It was my passion. I became extremely passionate about it. But yeah, it was very taxing on the wallet. I was juicing, I was cleansing, I was seeing a naturopath, I was seeing a holistic nutritionist. I was pretty much doing everything and anything you possibly could do to feel better. And some things did work, but I just knew that I wasn't living optimally from the inside out. And as we spoke about earlier, I truly believe the universe brings things into your life when you need them most. So my sister's best friend, who is the one who introduced me to Juice Plus, we were having a nutritional talk, as I normally did, talking about nutrition because it was my passion. And I was talking about my digestive issues. I had just recently gone again to go see my naturopath and had my food sensitivity test done. And at that time, I had over 100 food sensitivities. And that's devastating because if you know the importance of your gut, when your gut is in balance, that really affects everything. And chronic inflammation is the root of all major diseases. So I knew I needed to change this, not only for me to feel better, but for prevention. I was really nervous. I was in my 30s at this time, and I knew that I wanted to have a child, and she caught me at the right time. I was a skeptic, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I really didn't want to hear about it, but it started taking off all of the boxes that fit in with my holistic beliefs. And I said, you wanna know what? Why not? I've literally tried everything else. And the fact that it was something that I understood, it was just fruits and veggies in a capsule. It made sense to me. So I got started on the product right away. I also, at that time, one of my girlfriends does live blood analysis. And if you've ever had it done or haven't had it done, it's a really amazing tool to see where your health is at. And because I was a pretty healthy person, as far as what I was doing, my blood was average. And so I wanted to see what my blood, because Juice Plus does work on the cellular level, I wanted to see what changes were to happen in the 4 months. So I got the test done, and, I really had no expectations. My husband was actually the one that took notice of my improved mood. So I'm not sure if I was really not fun to live with or something, which I actually know that I wasn't. I was really miserable. I was low energy, grumpy because I wasn't sleeping, hormonal imbalances. For all the women that are listening, I'm sure you can relate to that. And because I didn't really want to believe how I was feeling, but Juice Plus was the only thing that I had been doing differently. So it was just kind of a snowball of positive things. My energy was increasing. I literally was getting my life back. I had energy to stay up later. My husband actually is a night hawk, so he hates the fact that I needed to go to bed at like 8 o'clock. I still like to go to bed early, mind you, but I wasn't feeling like I was falling asleep on the couch. And who does not need more energy? I feel like everybody on this planet could. My hormones started to balance, which was a big thing for me. I actually was told that I could not conceive a child naturally because of, many years of not taking care of myself. And within a year of being on the product, we were gifted with a beautiful pregnancy. And now we have a healthy baby boy who's 2, and we call him our Juice Plus baby. The midwife actually couldn't believe the size of his umbilical cord from all the nutrients. Sorry, my cat is doing something. Totally distracted. Couldn't believe the size of his umbilical cord because of all the nutrients. So if they were taking notice, I was just so blessed, to have something like this in our lives. And just to rewind a little bit, I went back to get my live blood analysis tested after the first 4 months because our blood cells do regenerate every 120 days. And I didn't tell my friend how I was feeling. And she was like, oh my goodness, Sarah, I cannot believe how much your blood has improved. Your blood is clean. It's not sticking together. So I knew that this was working. And if I was an already healthy eater, active person, I couldn't even, I was so excited that this product was available because I knew so many people that needed to feel better just like I did. So I'm going to kind of just share with you what these products are that we're talking about. So we have the foundational product, which is our Trio Blend capsules. You have your berries, your fruits, and your veggies. In these 3 containers contain 30 different plants. I was that person, well, I already eat organic, I already eat lots of plants. I definitely was not eating 30, and I definitely was not eating a variety. You hear eat the rainbow, but most of us were creatures of habit. For those of you who are probably on the call, live, either upper US, and I am in Canada, so our growing seasons are not that long, so variety is really hard. And so they take 30 plants. Some key things that really make Juice Plus so impactful, because of people like me that will say, well, I already ate healthy, I already eat lots of vegetables. Well, the things that the produce that I was eating in the grocery store, and as do you, are not vine ripened. They have been picked weeks before they're allowed to be ripened in order for them to have a shelf life. And the last 24 to 48 hours on the vine is actually when the most nutrients is developed. So all of our produce is allowed to be ripened till full peakness. And we take the whole entire plant. We discard some of the most nutrient dense parts of our plants. For example, the orange peel contains 80% of the vitamin C. And I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not eating the orange peel. So we take the entire plant, we crush it, we have the sugar, the water, and the fiber removed, and we put it into a beautiful vegan capsule. The third thing is that it's NSF certified. Essentially what that means is that it's better than organic. Yes, there is something that's better than organic. What I've learned is organic is amazing. My family eats all organic, but there is a minimum requirement with that organic certification. So Juice Plus wanted to go above and beyond that. So we have an NSF certification, which basically is saying that whatever is in the product is on the label, and whatever is in the label that's on the product. And this label, it says raspberry, cranberry, blackberry, artichoke, bilberry, pomegranate, elderberry, cacao, blueberry, Concord grape, blackcurrant. So that's what's in there. Nothing else. And that's really important. We have Olympic athletes taking our product because of that NSF certification, and it's pretty cool that they use our products for recovery and immune system and injury prevention. The second amazing product is our plant-based omegas. These are a really innovative product. I've been taking a fish oil for a very long time, but I was getting the fish burps, and I love our planet, and it was always on my heart that we're killing so many fish to get this tiny amount of oil. And so Juice Plus, being the innovative company that it is, and also cares about our environment, has skipped the fish. I actually learned that the fish does not contain the omega. Fish eat algae, and algae is what contains the omega. So Juice Plus has skipped the fish, gone right to the algae. Some amazing things that are happening. We need to take omegas. Our bodies don't naturally produce them. Our brain is made of fat. So you need to have healthy fats to support mental health and brain. And for those of you who are listening that grew up in the 80s, or know of someone that was like a low fat, no fat phase of life. And I can only imagine that this is why we have so many health issues, because our body needs fat, people, healthy fats, that is. And Juice Plus is the only product out there that's a full spectrum omega, which offers the 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I can definitely say this hair my long blonde hair, is because of these omegas. I've been on the product for a little over a year, and as soon as I started taking these, my hair started to grow like crazy. Sea buckthorn is in here, and the Egyptians actually use that as part of their Egyptian women, Cleopatra being one of them, as a part of their beauty regime. So super cool product. Joint health too. My husband works tirelessly in the construction world, and these are totally been a game changer in his joint pain. And our shakes. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. I literally have an addiction to them. They are so good. I have tried so many plant-based shakes that they just have this weird texture and taste. And I had no expectations when I tried these, and my whole family is addicted. My dad, my sister, my nephews, my son, my whole entire family literally is addicted to these. So they come in chocolate and vanilla. And the cool thing is that you don't need to, it doesn't stop at a smoothie. We use these for power bowls. I make pancakes with them. You get a really cool cookbook that gives you tons of smoothie recipes. I love the fact that they keep me feeling full. And the reason why they do is because they have an extremely low glycemic load, actually the same glycemic load as broccoli. So basically what that is saying is that it's keeping your blood sugar level and not spiking. For those of you who get that, afternoon extreme exhaustion, that's because your blood sugar is spiking. And Juice Plus, the complete, actually keeps your blood sugar level and keeps you feeling full. So love, love, love our shakes. As I was mentioning, we have a beautiful program called the Shred that is a 10-day jumpstart within our products. It comes with this amazing guide, all done by health practitioners, so naturopaths, holistic nutritionists, therapists, you name it, have put their input in this guide. And I love that Juice Plus, because I've come from a background of eating disorders, I really wanted a program that didn't focus so much on weight loss. It was more of like a lifestyle change. And I love that about our Shred program and our products and our community. It's all about bettering ourselves from the inside out. So the 10-day Shred is essentially 10 days of eliminating some things that aren't serving us anymore. And Haley can go over that in a little bit more detail if you're interested in getting to know what that is. And the last cool product that I want to share is our Tower Garden. It is so fun to have this. I actually have mine taken down because the pump broke, but usually it's up. So I'm just waiting for my pump to get replaced. But it's an aeroponic growing system. You don't need dirt, and you can grow indoors or outdoors all year round. And with the Listeria and E. coli outbreaks, I don't know if you guys are getting that in the US, but in the past year in Canada, I think there's probably been about 7 E. coli and Listeria outbreaks in some major like spinach and lettuce products. So knowing where your food comes from every day is so cool. And you can grow anything that doesn't have a root. And Juice Plus is an amazing company. It's donating one of these to all boys and girls clubs across North America, because they believe that our children are our future, as we should. And the importance of knowing where your food comes from changes your relationship with food, which is super cool to give children that experience. So I'm going to just talk about a little bit about the business, which is actually why I joined Juice Plus. I love that the products aligned with my holistic beliefs, but I was working pretty much 24 hours a day, 6 days a week with my current job, because I did not have health benefits, and I suffered from crazy amounts of dental issues because of not taking care of myself. I was paying for lots of dental issues, as well as a wedding. My husband and I were paying off a wedding. So I was working like crazy because we were drowning in debt. the two of us. And I worked an on-call position. So I would work my day job, come home, and I basically would be answering phones throughout the evening into the night, getting woken up, having to fill shifts, and then go back into the office again at 7 in the morning. So it was exhausting. And I was in my mid-30s. So I definitely wasn't 21 anymore that probably could live off of 6 hours sleep. And this is when I really start to see my health go downhill drastically with the lack of sleep. I just felt like a zombie. So I knew I needed to get rid of this job that I had taken on to get out of debt. And I knew I loved helping people. That was always something that I was passionate about, but I had no idea how that would even come to fruition, being that I've been in a corporate position and as a finance manager. But again, the universe brings things into your life when you need them. And it just fit in seamlessly with everything about my life. And you don't need to be passionate about, holistic living or healing. You just need to be passionate about wanting more in life. And it's that simple. I love that it was only $50 to sign up. I have friends who actually own a gym franchise, and it's like $250,000 to own the franchise. So for $50, it's a no-brainer. If I didn't like it, I didn't really have anything to lose. I was getting a great discount on my product. And I had no expectations, but within, 30 days, I looked at my paycheck and I could not believe that was my paycheck for helping people feel better. I felt so blessed that this was a gift that has been brought into my life, not only for myself, but I was changing people's lives. And within 3 months, I was making enough income and I got rid of my job. And it was the best feeling. So that was my why originally. And I loved sharing it with people because it allowed people to feel empowered. I know a few other companies out there that you have to carry this crazy amount of overhead. You have to buy all this product up front. You have crazy quotas you have to meet, and nothing is like that with Juice Plus. It's simply honoring your journey with whatever you want, whether you want to make a couple extra $100, to put away for savings, or if you want to make $1,000. We have tons of mamas wanting to stay home with their kids, and an extra $1,000 will allow them to do that. And we have some people like me who want to make it their plan A, and I'm on that path. Like I said in the beginning of the call, I'm going to be 40 in December, and I'm going to be retiring from my corporate job because this business has allowed me to do that. And in doing that, I'm going to be able to spend more time with my son. I'm going to say, go on trips. It also has gifted the family with corporate benefits, which was so important to us because my husband is also an entrepreneur. He does not have benefits. So super blessed to have those. I've been working in the corporate world for 10 years. I've never had a Christmas bonus. Once you reach a leadership position, you get a Christmas bonus every year. This year, I didn't actually need to use any of my own money. It was just from my Christmas bonus, which was so awesome. And like Haley said when she was chatting, the product is amazing. The business is amazing. But this community of people has changed my life forever. When I made the decision to live a healthier life, a lot of people that I thought were my friends, just really didn't understand. And to be honest, I really didn't have anything in common with them anyways, but I felt really alone and, lonely. It's lonely when you have, you've made a change in your life and not everyone's on the same journey. And I was invited to a leadership weekend 2 years ago, and leaving that weekend changed my life. For the first time, I felt organically connected to people. For the first time, I realized that I deserved everything and anything that I ever wanted because people telling me that I did. I never had people telling me, Sarah, you can do this. Sarah, you deserve this. And to be a part of community of thousands and thousands and thousands of people that just want the best for you gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. And it's just normal people like you and me, moms, dads, doctors, physicians, people in the military, college girls, whoever you are, it can be for you. All you have to know is that you want something more out of life and believe that it's possible and trust the process. That was a big thing for me. I believed it happened. I just never knew how, but I was told just to trust. So it's just been such a beautiful journey the past 4 years. And we're looking for like-minded people to join us on our mission. So if anything resonated with you guys here tonight, please reach back to Haley. She'd be more than happy to help you guys out. So Haley, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sarah. You've said so much that has touched my heart, and I just want to share that with the Lehigh Valley and do something that is more in alignment with my core beliefs. And I am so grateful for this opportunity to do that. So thank you so much, everyone who tuned in with me, and I'm so grateful to have more conversations.
Awesome.